Welcome to Valborough, everybody. My name is Christian Teatro, your dungeon master for the evening, and tonight we are going to be doing episode 4 of the Dumpstat. Yes! Woo!
Yay!
Yay! Last session, Taylor made the hard decision to leave his dad behind for now, albeit drugged up on tetanus rabies shots. He got a note from his ex, and he ran off to help the group. Chadley died.
Yeah. Sorry,
did he really?
Is
Chadley
this the recap?
This is the recap.
Oh, he's wearing the recap. I see.
Oh my god.
All in favor of removing him from the group forever.
The worst joke. I'm so sorry. I will leave.
David died last session? What is this note? You fought back against an ogre zombie using Grimm's white hearse to cut off his legs and squish it. Taylor tried to help, but instead destroyed an old lady's house.
Yeah.
Taylor's watch, which has a magical fox face on it, smiled up at him. The group tried to take some sampled ogre blood and discovered the blood was attracted to Taylor's heart, and everybody got blood compasses, which is way cooler than Taylor trackers.
But Taylor Trackers is alliteration, so
it's true. I named the last episode Blood Compass though, so I think we're kind of stuck with it. Well, you guys decide. I'm not married.
That's the name of my punk band.
Taylor Tracker?
Blood Compass?
No, Blood Compass.
We are Taylor Trackers.
Taylor Tracker is my ska band.
You got a punk band has to be a bit grosser. Like anal contusion is really.
Ew. Oh man. No. Garlic taint. That's my punk band.
All right.
okay.
That is my punk band.
That's my fun Friday night. Anyway, Taylor and Mose followed a lead that maybe Taylor's dad was Patient Zero, or maybe he interacted with Patient Zero, and they went to Camp Lake. This turned out to be a huge mistake, and they were attacked by hundreds of camper zombies, and they quickly drove away and then screamed fuck into the night sky. David, Mercy, and Grimm found out that Emma was probably not doing well health-wise, and also got drugs from Tom the drug dealer. They are now waiting for the morning before going to the store. Welcome to episode 4. David, you are getting inspiration for the idea of taking a blood sample and accidentally creating a blood compass Taylor tracking device.
Yeah, holla.
So keeping in mind inspiration, you have to use it before the end of the session, or you have to give us an inspirational speech.
No, it's not going to happen. I'll do the first thing.
One day I'm going to catch you guys, and you're going to have to do the speech. One day. Taylor and Mose, you're currently doing a very long drive back from Camp Lake. You're going to get back to Valborough around 9 in the morning. Now, normally, because you guys are skipping a night of sleep, normally that would be like a level of exhaustion. I'm saying that you guys were relaxing on the train. You arrived pretty late, so that's why you're getting away with going the entire night. But
we took turns driving, you know?
Well, that too.
I drove up there, and Mose drove back.
Sure.
It's only been one day.
It's not even a day. Not even a day. You got there at like 3 to 5 p.m., and it's now like, I don't know, like 5 a.m., like 5, 6, 7 a.m., somewhere around there. Sun's not up yet. That's why y'all are still level 1. Mercy and David, you got a few hours to kill before the hardware store, Bed Bath and Beyond and More opens up. So what do you guys want to do?
Listen, I need to take a nap. I can't believe I'm saying this. That pile of garbage behind this hardware store looks mighty comfortable. But I would just prefer to sleep in my dad's shitty Prius, whatever it is.
Hey, Mercy. We still got the hearse here. It's Grimm, by the way. We still got the hearse here if you want to curl up in the back with me.
I will curl up in the back. You can. You seem pretty small. You can curl up in the front. I know that they have bench seats, and that is more than enough space for me to sleep in.
I've got a bag of holding full of slime. It's very soft.
I feel like we won't be able to breathe inside of there.
Oh yeah, it's like a vacuum or something.
Is it? Do you have like a portable water bed? Is that what you're suggesting? I mean, I'll use it as a pillow.
But there's got to be garbage bags somewhere around here.
I'll sleep in the back of the hearse. It's probably lined with something soft. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's got a fur rug back there and a disco ball.
Why? Why, Grim?
Why is there a disco ball?
Grim, sorry. Time out, Grim. What are you doing to these corpses?
Listen, there was a while.
Do I want to know? I actually don't.
I've got a good explanation. My parents' house burned down and I didn't have a place to live for about a month.
So
I was homeless. I lived in the car. I lived in the hearse. Okay?
I mean,
that doesn't explain the disco balls.
But... Yeah, it doesn't. Like that's fine. It happens. It happens to people. I'm not knocking you for that. But why did you put a disco ball in the place where you also keep dead bodies? Were you hoping to bring somebody back here and have like a weird sexy time?
No, that's the only thing that survived from my parents' household fire. It was from my dad's room.
Leave it alone. It's a sentimental thing. Leave it alone.
Yeah, why are you so rude, Mercy? Gosh. Thanks, David.
It's all I have.
Okay. You guys tuck in. You're not going to get a long rest because you don't have enough time for 8 hours, but you can take a short rest if you want. I believe you already did before last session, though.
I just get some beauty rest then. I take the time to like put on some moisturizer or something. I don't know.
But what I will give you as a benefit, you guys, when you wake up from that nap, you guys are feeling a lot better than when you went to sleep. You're feeling stronger and more rejuvenated, and you both no longer have the poison status.
What?
Huzzah!
Weird. Oh man. Hopefully it's not a calm before the storm type of situation, but
what does my arm look like now?
It is purple and red. And
where did I get bit? And I assume I'm also the same.
You got it on like your shoulder neck area, I believe. And yeah, it's just like a purple red bruise. The bite mark is oozing black bile liquid. It's goopy. It smells incredibly bad. It smells just like rancid dad fart.
I'm gonna start rubbing some of my most powerful healing crystals on it.
Grim keeps the windows down a little bit when you guys sleep. A couple people walk by and just see your feet and they get really scared and run away. And the sun comes out. It is a overcast day. You hear the light pitter-patter of rain on the hearse roof. Taylor and Mose, you guys pull in and park directly beside the hearse.
Well, are we there yet?
Oh, wow. Oh, that's what you look like now. Whatever Mose was about to say.
Oh god, the werewolf guy.
The werewolf guy? Oh.
Yeah. Taylor Lautner?
Who played the... Lautner.
I look like Taylor Lautner? Really? I grabbed the rear view mirror and I like twist it to point at me and I'm like, excellent jaw structure. All right, I think I'll stick around like this for a few hours. What are we doing anyway? What's the game plan now?
I mean, our lead was a little bit of a bust, so let's check in with the others.
It was very bad and probably didn't answer any questions, but it did raise about 100 more. Like, how did they get there?
So that's what we call a bad lead, if it doesn't help and only does more bad.
Well, I disagree. We have resoundingly confirmed that whatever the problem that we're dealing with is, it's clearly at Camp Lake.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that idea, because it, like, that fancy hotel.
Oh, Grim, hi!
Yeah, I'm here.
I was about to say, are we hearing this?
I'm at your knee height right now. Hello.
I forgot there was anyone
else
here.
small?
Oh, I'm a tiny little halfling guy. Yeah. Well, I'm maybe about, like, penis height. Please don't fart. Anyway, yeah, the fancy hotel, when you guys did the drive-by there, they were, like, under lockdown because of the zombies that went, like, haywire inside of there. So it seems like maybe it's just, like, circumstantial. I don't know if it might have to do with Camp Lake or if it's just, like, Camp Lake got infected earlier and they had, like, a lot of people, and you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
You sound an awful lot like a dungeon master trying to tell us that we're barking up the wrong tree.
What?
But hold that thought while I go
to Camp Lake. I'm not a dungeon master. I'm a mortician.
Okay. Well, as long as we're on the same page here.
At that moment, you see just a bunch of helicopters fly overhead and start heading north. Just...
Is north the direction of Camp Lake?
Yes.
Hey, look, it's the army! Oh, I guess we don't need to tell them then. They already know. We solved the problem.
Well, that was convenient.
Grim gets a notification on his phone. He pulls it out, and he's like, well, it seems like Captain Poop is aware that there is a massive amount of zombies that seem to be running from the north towards the city as if they were following something. And then he just looks at Taylor and Mose. He's like, interesting. I wonder what they were following.
Ah,
So that's bad.
yeah. Which way is the train station again? I think,
Grim pulls out the train. Grim pulls out the train schedule, and it just says canceled across the board.
Yeah, figures.
Oh.
I think
Okay.
we're kind of fucked here, guys.
Okay, let's delve a little deeper in the other. How were things on your front?
Oh, good morning.
Hi.
Morning, guys.
Oh, sorry. Were you talking to us or Grim?
Oh my God!
We're all
my
back
shit.
together. We somehow have conjoined, and we're one group again.
Yeah, but we were asleep in the car.
I'm
I
so
crawl out of
sorry.
my bag of slime.
What is that smell?
What is
Uh,
that?
Oh, that's
It's
just
this.
the infections. Yeah, they could change at any moment. Last night, it seemed like Mercy was even trying to like nibble on me a little bit. I didn't mind though.
The fuck?
Mercy was absolutely not trying to do any of that. If you continue to spread such slanderous, libelous rumors about me, you will be the one whose ultimate end is in this hearse, and then I will drive it into Camp Lake.
Slander is spoken. Print is libel.
That's why
Did
I
I
said
try and
because I
eat
don't
you?
know the difference.
Grim's like, well then where did I get this? And he shows his forearm, and it's got a big bite mark on it that's going all black and weird.
Oh dear
Oh,
God!
God.
Oh my God!
It's
Ew,
a love
ew,
bite.
no.
I turn to Mose. Mose, do I need to shoot all of them in the head or something?
Maybe tonight.
that's-
Be honest. Be real with me.
Whoa, okay.
No, we're not going there. We're not going there.
Wow.
We can fix this.
David and Mose, you both get a text message at the same time. Mose, you get a text message from your dad, and it just reads, "Hey son, thought you were supposed to come in last night. City's kind of gone a bit weird. Hope you're okay, love you." And David, you get a text from your dad, one of them anyway.
Which one? Yeah.
the fairy. He he sends you a text, and he says, "Hey, hope you're okay. Heard there's some crazy stuff going on in the city. There's somebody at home that we want you to meet." And he sends you a picture with just like a little boy, and he sends another message right after that saying, "Meet your little brother."
What the fuck? I thought my two dads couldn't get pregnant. What the fuck?
Presumably they adopted again, but
I text that. I'm like, I thought two dudes can't get pregnant. Should I be more careful?
they're just like, "When are you coming home?"
Oh, sorry. I'm literally maybe turning into a zombie, trying to figure this shit out. What's my bro's name?
They say his name is Joe.
Joe. Okay.
His name is Joe.
Thought there'd be like more of a pun or something.
No, it's just Joe Zatz. It's a cute name. You guys, you get these texts from your parents just asking about your well-being.
I get a text from my dad.
Yeah, you get a text from your dad, and it just says, brains.
Aw. They're figuring out how to use phones now.
That's bad.
And you guys are standing directly in front of Bed Bath Beyond and More. You guys have parked your car. You see the little
That's
sign.
the place I was supposed to go.
I still think we should have broken in. There's no point in waiting until they're open.
Okay, I take the gun out of the glove compartment and I
Guys,
shoot the door.
Guys,
Yeah,
guys.
wait. What I was about to say, before you shoot the door, you see a guy walk up to the door and flip the sign from closed to open.
I
Oh,
wanted to shoot.
does
the
he
door.
see? Does he see Taylor Lautner pointing a gun at him?
He quickly switches it back to closed and puts the blinds up.
This would have been a great line of reasoning to have at 5 a.m. It's now.
It's 9 in the morning.
I'll go up and knock on the door, I guess.
You see the blinds shuffle down, and you see a bugbear peek through the blinds, and he goes, hey there, can I help you there, bud?
Yeah. Can we come in?
There's a guy out there with a gun. I'm a little worried about that, not gonna lie.
I understand your concern. We really needed to get in. We were getting a little desperate. Some tension started rising, but ultimately that's not what we're here for. The gun will not be a part of this anymore.
Can you?
Sorry, I'm talking really weirdly right now, and I'm
Yeah,
realizing
just a bit.
I'm very sorry about that.
That's okay.
The important thing to remember, says Elizabeth Taylor, is Taylor Lautner is gone. He's never coming back, and he's not going to hurt you anymore.
Oh, that's good. I really didn't like those Twilight movies that much anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, are you Elizabeth Taylor?
I am. Yeah, can we come in?
Yeah, you can come in. Come on in, Elizabeth Taylor and friends.
Thanks. You're a doll.
I'm
And then I'm gonna
Elizabeth
whisper to
Taylor.
Mose.
Yeah, me too. And I'm looking at the most hilarious part. Died March 23rd, 2011.
Oh,
Didn't you die? I thought I heard something about you dying.
Hey, listen. People say celebrities die all the time, and it's hardly ever true.
Oh my! So you didn't die? That's
right.
well. Welcome to Bed Bath Beyond and more.
I know. Anyway, we can show ourselves around. I'm sure you have stuff to do. So.
Yeah, I gotta get the place all up and running. Please,
That's right.
feel free to look around.
We will.
Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
Yeah, the more section.
Oh, that's in the left over there.
Thanks.
It's closer to the front than most people think. They all think it's in the back.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's obviously where Beyond is.
Nope, Beyond's over to the right. Actually, Bed is back in the back.
Whatever. I go to the more section.
Okay, you go to the more section.
I whisper to Mose, I was really hoping to be Taylor Lautner for a lot longer than 2 minutes. Oh well.
Should have thought about that before you pulled a gun on them.
Listen, decisions were made.
Yeah, maybe you
And
should
consequences followed.
You should probably stop
Do
pulling
I?
those guns on people. That might get you in trouble one day. Do you even have the safety on that thing? I noticed when you're holding the gun, you have your finger on the trigger. It's very unsafe gun practices.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
quick question. Do I still have like that key card
Yes.
that we found?
Yeah.
Okay, I should add that to my inventory so I don't forget.
Yeah, it says
Is there
1408 on it. And it's just
Yes,
blank and white besides that. All right, what are you guys looking around the shop for specifically?
An answer to the problem.
Wow.
Why did
No, we're
how did
looking
we get
for,
led here again?
There was something. I want to say like a wire.
There is a black wire that conducts electricity.
That's right.
That can only be purchased here.
That's right. A black wire that could only be purchased here. That's what I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking for that.
It takes you roll investigation for me. The higher you get, the quicker you find it.
As soon as I realize I'm gonna need to roll investigation, I think better of it. I go find that nice guy who's getting ready to open the store, and I say, on second thought, we could use your help.
You want me to roll for investigation?
No, I wanna solve this my own way.
All right. He adjusts his name
I cast
tag.
charm person on him.
Oh, okay.
DC 14 wisdom.
DC 14. He fails.
Well, hello there, friend. We're looking for some black wire that conducts electricity, and if you help me out, I'll give you an autograph.
Oh, Elizabeth Taylor. For sure. He holds his hand out to shake your hand. He shakes it daintily. He says, "My name is Carl Longtooth." Yeah.
Carl Longtooth.
Yeah, Carl
sure.
Longtooth, Mr. Longtooth. I definitely don't mind helping you out. I can show you where all the wire is.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
No, you lead the way. That's the point.
Okay. Sure, friend. He offers his arm like he's a gentleman. He's super awkward around women. He doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah. This way. It's in aisle 4. Yeah. Okay. And here's the black wire right here. This is it. Yeah. Nobody really has been buying this very often. It's kind of a niche product. I only really had one person who was buying it.
Really? Could you get me like a list of everyone who's bought it in the last couple of months
Oh,
with receipts too?
That's actually pretty easy. Only one person bought it.
Awesome.
Yeah. I can tell you their name, I guess, if you want.
Please.
Yeah, it's
Please.
Electra Boken.
Electra Boken.
She was an electrician. I often gave her this stuff. She really liked using it. But she had a very unfortunate death. Her death was very shocking.
Oh. Where
Boo.
that's yeah, that's very sad. She was the only one that would buy this stuff, huh?
Yeah, she's the only person who bought it. There's not too many electricians around Valborough.
Do you know what like electrician company she worked for, or like where she lived? Are you a stalker maybe, and you could tell me this stuff?
Well, we did do some home deliveries, and I'm very charmed by you right now. So sure. Yeah, she lived. She actually lived in a house that's maybe about like a block away from here. It's not very far.
Thanks for everything. You've been an absolute gem. We'll be going now to get out of your hair so you can open the store. Mind if I keep some of this? I take a piece of the wire.
Oh, yeah, by all means. Have some wire.
Thanks.
Here, while you're at it, you can have this too. And he hands you a little note that has his phone number on it. Just in case you need any other electrical or Bed Bath Beyond.
I'm much
more.
too old for you.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I'm 67.
And I'm a dame, so you work at a Bed Bath and
I'm so
Beyond, and I'm a
sorry.
dame.
Bed Bath Beyond and more.
That's right.
I own a
does
Bed
the more-
Bath Beyond and more. I own
You
it.
own the place?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yes.
in that case,
That's me, Carl Longtooth.
Bye.
Like a franchise location.
When you get outside, Grim goes, "Hey guys, actually I know that name, Electra Boken. She was on my table. I helped prepare her body. She was buried in Valborough Cemetery. Now that we know her name, we could, I don't know, like track down her grave or something too, if we wanted to go there."
Do you think that would be important for some reason?
I'm not sure.
You think maybe her death wasn't shocking?
We could go also investigate her apartment. I'm just saying there's 2 potential places that we could go and look with this. She hasn't lived there in 6 months. She did die quite a while ago.
2 potential places we could look: a grave and a house. And there's 5 of us.
Yes,
doesn't
and a
bother
town full of
me.
zombies. We should probably stick together. I don't want to die.
Fair enough.
Well, we are tracking a dead woman, so
She can't get far
exactly.
unless she's a zombie.
In which case, damn, am I right?
Where would you guys like to go investigate first?
The house closer?
The house is closer.
Let's go to the house.
All right. You guys go to the house. You see that it is dusty. There's cobwebs in the windows. You see that there's a little plaque on the door that says Boken Electrics.
Boken Electrics. Looks like she's been dead months. Looks like the place is still here. Mose, after you.
Thanks.
Go ahead and try and take a look like through the windows and stuff, see if I can see what the place looks like.
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Sure thing. Can I add guidance to that as well?
Yes, you can.
Yay! No. 7.
It is too dusty to really see through the window much. You see vague outlines of like tables and some electrical equipment, but that's about it.
I'm not seeing much through the windows, unfortunately. May have to try and get inside.
Fine. I turn into Taylor Walker, the Australian football player. and I kick in the door.
All
You
right.
gotta stop turning into so many hot, muscular men. It's gonna be really distracting.
Well, we did buffer it out with an old woman.
Can you roll me a?
Yes.
I
An
was
old woman,
an
12
old dead
years
woman.
dead.
First off, how dare you speak ill of Elizabeth Taylor like that?
I did
It's a
not-
little bit jarring seeing
She
Hollywood
was
legend
old
Elizabeth
and
Taylor.
Dead. That's not.
Ask Grim, that's probably not a deal breaker.
Okay,
Very
you turn into Taylor Walker, and you go and try and kick the door down. Can you roll me strength with advantage? Yeah, like
Sweat.
athletics. Sorry, makes more sense, Mr. Footballer.
17. There you go.
17. The weak, decrepit wooden door explodes off the hinges when you kick it and goes flying inwards. It makes a lot of noise. You see a rat go running away down the hall.
I'll head inside. Let's go inside.
Perfect. You guys go inside. The air is thick with dust. It doesn't look like Miss Boken had any sort of people that you pass on your estate to. Seems like maybe she was the last of her line. Everything is kind of left where it was. But
Next of kin is the term.
next of kin, thank you. But you can see in front of you there is a lot of footprints, and you can see that a lot of stuff has been moved around in the dust.
Any way of telling, like, kind of where these footprints are going to?
Roll me perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
16.
Okay, with a 16, as you look around, you notice that there seems to be equipment missing. You notice on the table that there is like fingerprint smudges of a really big hand. And you can see there is an empty roll. It's like hung up on the wall of what would be this black cord, but you see that it's been emptied.
Okay, so someone seems to have raided all the cord.
When you say big hand, are we talking like big person or like monstrous kind of big?
Big as in
Like bigger than my hand?
not bigger than your hand, but it looks like a male hand.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, looks like someone came in and I guess stole the rest of the wire that was here. Looted? She's dead, so like.
Yeah, but how would he know to come in here? Or maybe it was just like kids?
Give me a second and I'll figure it out. And I turn into American actor Gary Sinise. Sinise? I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Denise.
Sinise. Gary Sinise. I turn into Gary Sinise,
Okay.
who, of course, played CSI Detective Mac Taylor in CSI.
Okay, you turn into Mac Taylor.
Thank you, Tyler.
Mac
You're
Taylor
welcome.
canonically real in this universe, not Gary Sinise, just Mac Taylor. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, what do you do, Mac Taylor?
I crouch down to the ground and I rub my fingers on the dust and I smell the dust, see what that tells me. I'm like, no one's been here in about 6 months.
Yep, that's pretty much what you get from that. Yeah, it looks like this person died, and then after they died, their place got raided and a bunch of stuff got taken.
Only
mean,
I
I'm-
had some sunglasses to put on or something.
You find a pair
Do
of
we-
sunglasses sitting on an end table.
Do we
Damn.
have
You guys
I
go
guess it's
looking
time.
throughout the rest of her place. Everybody roll me an investigation check.
22.
7.
9.
16?
David, as everybody is roaming around and trying to find stuff, you start rifling through some papers, and you find that she has set up essentially like what will happen to her after she passes away, and she's designated like a plot of land at Valborough Cemetery for her to be buried at. And then in the will that she has there, she lists, I don't really care what happens to my stuff. I don't have anybody who loves me, and I'm just living day to day. So donate it to charity.
All right. Well, first off, I think we might know where she's buried now. This piece of paper with all this convenient information says where she's buried herself in Valborough Cemetery. Also, just a quick thing: if we're looking for possibly someone's lab, if we're looking for Franklin's lab, if this is his key card, and if he's using dead bodies and reanimating them, my guess is it's going to be somewhere within the immediate vicinity of the graveyard. Not like some random apartments on the edge of town, like we thought the first time.
In hindsight, that does make sense.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you could use like Grimm's hearse you could go to like, I don't know, what's it called? Morgue?
We could go to the morgue. Yeah.
No, I'm saying he could steal bodies from the morgue. Have you ever noticed bodies go missing from your morgue, Grim?
No, I have 100% accountability rate with my bodies.
Grim, can you go look in like that area over there?
Grim goes
Grim,
like,
Grim, real quick, have you ever intentionally kept a body?
no,
This is
no.
Hang on, Grim,
go
over there for a second.
Wait, no, I'm gonna clear my name up here for a second, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I read some weird stuff when I was in high school. So did you, David. Don't lie. We read it together. Don't even pretend, okay?
I remember you writing some
Sports Illustrated?
weirdly upsetting fan fiction.
And yes, I might work as a mortician and have taken over my parents' business, and I might drive a hearse. But that does not mean that I'm some creepy weird guy, okay? I worship the one above all. Death is beautiful and not in a sexy way.
Exactly.
Now, I'm going to go over there.
Is a separate thing.
Exactly.
Guys.
Yeah, we need you to look. I need you to look through that box.
Guys.
I'm going to go look through this box. It seems important.
Just everyone come here. Is it possible that Grim was supplying Franklin with these bodies?
Now, I was considering that same thought process.
I thought
It's
he was
just-
in on it from the start.
Yeah, it's weird that like the DM is playing a player character that's with us the whole time. It's just
It's listen. I actually like Grim. I don't want to, but I do. And
Oh my
I have
God,
hard
you
time
like a
believing
person?
that he is smart enough to be part of some sort of weird body snatching scheme.
you don't need to be smart to be in a weird scheme. Dumb people are
That's
part
a
of
very
schemes
good
all
point.
the time.
I saw a lot of people get roped into a bunch of MLMs when I was living in the big city, and it can happen to anybody. Didn't happen to me.
Guys, I found a clue.
Okay, what's your clue?
What'd you find?
I pull off the board game Clue off of her bookshelf.
Fuck off. Okay.
I'm a crime scene investigator, Matt Taylor.
Taylor, that's Cluedo.
Oh,
Also, Taylor,
put it back.
Mac Taylor is so much better at finding clues than this.
Taylor, you're doing such a great job. I think
I know.
I think there's actually some clues maybe over in that corner over there. You should go check that out.
I
Yeah,
think
you
there's-
go over there. You go over where Grim is.
I think there's some clues in this corner over here.
Good.
Whatever you were saying, hold that thought. I think there's some clues over here. I'm gonna go.
Are just
check
the
it out.
three of
Man,
us huddled
so
now?
smart. So
You and
smart.
Grim start going through a box together.
Oh,
I think
I'm gonna check her nightstand. I'm gonna see if I can find a little black book. Maybe her and Franklin were smashy on this side. Let's see if we can find his address up in here.
In her nightstand is just a Danielle Steele novel.
Is there a dildo hidden behind it?
Maybe.
I turn to.
A lady
this
never
is-
tells.
Did we ever figure out? I'm just going back through my notes. Did we ever figure out what was up with the sapphire ring with the flower design? Is there a jeweler in town?
Yes,
No,
there is.
there's something here. There's Mercy has no idea what's going on, but she's putting her foot down. It's like, why would we come here if there weren't something here?
so. The wire was purchased by Electra a long time, like back when she was still alive. She died. The wire stayed here. Someone came in after her death and took it. The wire had stayed here for a long period of time because it was still dusty. The dust area where the wire was taken was rustled up from dust. So the wire wasn't used for an extended period of time after her death.
No, wait. Sorry.
Yes.
Who did she leave all of her stuff to?
Charity.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, she left to the charity.
So I don't think she was in cahoots with anyone, or at the very least, there's no notes that's like left behind for to tell someone that she was in cahoots with them.
Wait.
Is there any-
Let me rub my 2 brain cells together. I've actually figured something out.
I think we collectively have about 2.
No. I think I actually have an idea. We've determined that we have she has nobody, right? She didn't even have anyone to leave her stuff to in her will, right?
Yeah.
So nobody would, in theory, miss her or notice if her corpse left the graveyard or wasn't buried there in the first place. She's like the ideal candidate if you want to do experiment on corpses, because there's no one that's going to come visit her grave and notice she's missing.
It's a fair point.
Making a logical leap.
Just saying, we should go to the graveyard and see if she's still buried there.
I have a
That's what we
will.
do, right?
I have her will that says she left everything to charity. No one will miss her, and then she specifically where she wants to be buried. Let's go to the graveyard and see where she's buried.
Is
and
there a
beyond.
phone number in her documents about like who is the executor of her will?
Is
Yeah.
it- yeah.
It lists like a regular guy in town. He's a lawyer. You recognize
lawyer?
the name. He's a lawyer. He's responsible for a lot of the stuff that goes on in town, and not like a criminal mastermind way. Literally, just like, this is the guy that you go to if you need like
Lawyer things done.
Lawyer things done.
Guys, I think that lawyer might be our prime suspect. We should check him out. What's his name? What's his phone number? Let's go to his house right now.
Well, I don't want to do that. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this. I would like to maybe give him a call and see where the charity money went.
Let's call him right now.
Wait.
late in the
Do we have lawyer money? I don't think billable hours are something we
You-
can.
yeah,
I
I'm-
certainly can't afford billable hours as far as lawyers are concerned.
He offers free consultations, I'm sure. All lawyers do, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna ask about a previous like tenant of his or something.
Tenant?
Tenant? What's the word I'm looking for?
Client?
Customer. Client. Thank you.
Let's go to the graveyard and
Great.
And
Also-
Yeah.
that's
we'll
that's
call
probably
this
a
lawyer-
better
lawyer
idea.
later.
If I can throw out one final side note, really depressing, like, for this woman to have such a sad will in her 40s.
Yeah.
To have, like, a fully executed will at that point.
Oh man, you don't want to see mine then.
Wait,
Like not as Mercy, like as a human being. Like you probably
Oh.
don't want to see mine then.
Oof,
you guys don't have wills prepared?
buddy.
That's like a number one thing that you should probably do. You know, a lot of people die from accidents every day. I've seen so many of them. You know how many
Yeah,
people come?
Come back
Labs.
as a zombie.
Not us.
Okay, yeah, we're immortal. You're right. We're the main characters of our story.
Graham, I don't like your tone. I think you can see we clearly are the main characters of our story.
Hang on, I think the 4 of us are the main characters and Grimm is the side character.
Yeah, he's
I don't,
Graham, you're a
I don't
supporting
like how
character at
he's-
best. You should have a will.
I
I
am
don't-
obviously the main character. I'm the one who's working for the police right now. Are you guys working for Lieutenant Poop? No.
So
Lieutenant
you have to
Poop is
report to
your
a man
boss?
named Poop. So you're not doing great.
It is a regal name, I'll have you know.
Does it have a long
EOUP.
lineage?
It's got 2 dots over one of the O's.
It's called an umlaut, you Philistine.
I'm a mortician, not a linguist.
Well, you're not very cunning either, so
All right, you guys jump in the car and drive to the graveyard?
cars plural.
You jump in the cars and drive to the graveyard. You pull up the long, winding, twisting path that leads through the graveyard, and eventually you come to the edge of where that path is, and you would have to go from here on foot to where Electra Boken is buried.
Let's stroll.
Cool. You get out and start walking. There's a bit of a chill in the air. The wind is blowing. There's a light misting rain that's still going on. You hear the light rumble of thunder in the sky. And you eventually get up to where Electra Boken was buried. You see her tombstone. It says Electra Boken, and it's got some dates on there that implies that she died when she was 42.
Why did you say was buried?
You can very obviously tell that the ground has been disturbed here.
Well,
Okay, I think we found what we were looking for, but again,
no,
I won't be digging. However, I think that this is exactly what I expected to find. How are we going to trace this back to where we need to go to figure out this
I got
Scooby-Doo-esque mystery?
I got this. I got this. David, give me that piece of paper that mentions that this is where she was buried.
Okay.
I take it and I go looking for the caretaker of the graveyard.
As you look around, you don't see anybody who's currently on duty or anything like that. It is a weekend after all. But you do see other graves in the area that have also been upturned recently. You see two in the area, one for Tatiana Payne and another for Billy Nair. You see them slowly leading in a direction, almost like it was going in a row.
He left a trail of disturbed graves.
Grim goes,
I have an idea.
Hey guys,
Can we-
I found a clue.
Why don't we follow these graves and like post up behind some mausoleum for the next one and wait until he comes to get the next corpse?
It's an option we can take. My main concern, do you two have time for that?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Never mind
That-
the oozing pustule. That's a aesthetic choice.
That's great.
Listen.
Every time we huddle, I want to vomit. So I think
It's I do too, but that's not related to anything regarding
Oh,
pustules.
wait, I forgot something that worked last time, and I slather some of the slime on my
You know,
slime?
I'm gonna get a little dip and like slap the slime on it as well.
It did work last time. It did something.
as you guys are having this conversation, all of a sudden you hear Grim scream out. You turn and look over at him. You see a gigantic flap of skin that is just like flubbering its way towards Grim. You recognize that this is the skin of the creature that you crushed with the hearse. You see this skin lunge up and go to try and attack Grim. Everybody roll initiative.
damn.
I say let him take Grim, and then we'll follow him to wherever he takes Grim back to.
Grim, we have a plan. You're gonna have to take one
Ooh.
for the team. Just let it swallow you.
He's gonna take Grim back to like the lab to experiment on him, and we'll just follow.
And we're sure it's not just going to kill him first before it tries to do that?
I give it 50-50.
6.
19.
18.
21.
Goddamn.
Goddamn. That's
Goddamn.
right.
Grim and this creature are both at the bottom of the initiative. You guys whip around, and Taylor, you get Mac, you get to act first.
I look over at Mercy and then at Mose, as if like Mercy is the devil on one shoulder and Mose is the angel on the other shoulder, and I say, "So are we letting this thing take Grim, or are we fighting to protect Grim?"
We're protecting.
He's like wrestling with the skin
Honestly,
flaps.
I'm a little conflicted. Like, I like Grim, but I also don't want to, so I would prefer him to be elsewhere most of the time, but
I'm gonna pull out my gun. It's my dad's.
I
I'm
forgot
gonna
you
pull
had
out
a gun.
my. I'm gonna pull out my gun, and I'm gonna shoot the flab of skin.
I keep forgetting you have a gun, and every time you pull it out, it makes my day. All right,
I know,
roll
right?
roll to hit the flab of skin with your gun.
I should warn you, I am not proficient with pistols.
Nope.
But hey, I still got a 19.
That hits.
6 points of pistol damage, piercing damage.
You shoot a hole in the skin. Blood and viscera from inside of the skin flap spray across Electra's tombstone. It like does a weird flubbery like screech, like.
That's a Zoidberg, but okay.
Yeah, it Zoidbergs.
As a bonus action, I'm going to blow the smoke out of my gun and then go look over at Mose and wink. I'm giving him inspiration bardically.
Cool.
Bardic inspiration from a gun blow.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Awesome.
I will say that you guys are about 15 feet away from this interaction with Grim right now. And there are tombstones that are about waist high all around if you guys wanted to like duck behind one, just to give the lay of the land a little bit, right? Mercy.
Is there any sense that we get like what this flesh flap, I guess, wants with Grim? Is it just trying to swallow him, or is it trying to drag him away? As near as we can tell.
Roll me nature.
Nature?
Oh, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, nature is like understanding
15.
how creatures work, right?
Ah.
You said 15?
15, yeah.
With a 15, you can see that pretty much straight from the road to where you guys are, Grim was in the way. So to you, most likely, it's not that this creature was going after Grim, it's just Grim happened to be the first one that he interacted with. But you're not going to really be able to determine what this creature wants, outside of that it is a bloody flesh sack with all of its bones that have been crushed.
Ugh.
Mercy gets out of the way. I'm going to do my best to like hide behind the nearest gravestone.
Okay.
And I like stage whisper to like everybody. I think it wants another body. If we just dip real quick, we can just follow it.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. And David, you're
Oh
up
fuck
next.
yeah, 22.
Yeah, you jump behind it. It's kind of preoccupied with Grim right now, so it doesn't see you hide behind one of the gravestones. Yeah, David, what do you want to do for your turn?
Okay. Can I take out my blood compass and see if it's changed at all?
Yeah. You see that it is still pointed towards Mac.
Do we know whose body this was when they were killed?
No, you know that it was some sort of larger creature like an orc or an ogre, which is not anything unusual in Valborough for like people who can see through the obscuring.
Okay. Can I use magical tinkering? I want to imbue one of my darts with the smell of brains.
Okay, sure. It now smells like brains on your
Okay.
dart.
Yeah, now I want to throw that dart up in like a tree or something.
Sure, are you throwing it like behind it or like to the side?
Off to the side.
Okay. Yeah, you throw that off to the side. On its turn, we'll determine if that helps or not. Do you want to do any movement on your turn, or do you just want to stay where you are?
What's in my? I guess I'll hide behind a headstone or something.
Throwing the dart and hiding would be an action, but you could at least go and like stand behind it and get some cover from the creature.
Okay.
Like put
yeah,
something
let's do
between the
that
two of
then.
you. Okay. Mose.
One below, help us preserve the order of death here. I'm gonna throw out a guiding bolt at it.
Alrighty.
No, hide.
I need to do something here. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Great. Got my bugbear surprise attack thing as well, so that's gonna be 19
Ooh.
points of radiant damage.
Holy Jesus. Okay.
And the next attack
Nice.
is at advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you do anything else for your turn?
Yeah, so
Oh, wait.
blast that bolt of light out, hitting the creature. And then I'm gonna move over towards one of the gravestones and kind of do the same, like just get some cover behind that.
Okay, yeah, you go and stand behind one of the graves. It's Grim's turn. Grim is freaking out. He is going to take his scalpel out, and he's gonna just like swipe up at this thing. It is very much not doing well. He has advantage on this roll because of the guiding bolt. He's definitely freaked out. This thing is almost about to grab him and crush him. He feels the weight of it on his entire body, and he just sticks its scalpel up through the head flap and goes shk, and cuts the tip of its head off. It's missing
Just the
most of
tip.
its body from the guiding bolt anyway. And it kind of just like slumps on top of Grim like a weighted blanket, and he's laying there and he's like, guys, a little help here. Can you guys help me?
Is it dead?
It's dead. I'm stuck. Guys, help.
Well, we went with Mose's suggestion when we decided to defend Grim. So now it's only fair to go with Mercy's suggestion when we decide whether or not we should get him out from under that zombie.
You see like little feet like coming up through through this skin. Just help, guys! Please don't
So,
forget the
Mercy?
Honestly, I wanted him to get out of the way so it would get whatever the corpse it was looking for and bring it back to wherever the hell it was going.
Yeah. He done screwed that up.
Sorry, guys, I
You
didn't
hear
wanna
that,
die.
Grim? You done screwed up.
I didn't
wasn't
want to
his-
die.
That wasn't his choice,
die.
though. Yeah.
Take one for the team next time.
You suck.
You could have just rolled out of the way.
You
It wasn't looking
suck.
for you.
You smell bad right now. I'm not letting you drive my hearse. I have the keys.
I don't think you have a choice at this point.
I have the keys in my pocket. If you want to drive my hearse, come get me out of this skin flap.
I walk over to Grim. I reach down as if to help him. Then I reach into his pockets and pull out the keys and toss them to Mercy.
We still don't know where the lab is. Is that correct?
That's correct. You got attacked before you could really start investigating. However, you do see that there is like a row of bodies that have definitely been disturbed. If you guys would all like to roll investigation, you might be able to find out a little more.
I've got a better idea, you guys.
Oh my god.
Trust
Are you
me.
gonna just like
I got
touch the
20.
ground like a
I have-
detective?
Listen,
I have, like,
I've seen this in a movie once. I try to cast Speak with Dead on the zombie, which is not a spell that I have, to be clear, Christian. But
Also,
I
it doesn't
try
work-
to cast it anyway.
Someone does.
It doesn't work on undead either.
It doesn't work on undead. Yeah, it only works on corpses, not yeah. I make a big show of trying to cast the spell from what I saw happen in a movie.
From the skin flap,
Please don't say that again.
Here's my performance check.
From
Nat
the recently removed giant foreskin.
from the skin flap, you hear, "You may ask 5 questions."
Oh.
He
What should
doesn't-
we
he
ask?
can't- He can't.
Where is the
He
lab?
doesn't have that spell though.
Where is the lab?
I don't know.
Fuck.
What were you doing here?
Trying to defend myself from getting attacked.
Is your name
Stop-
Grim?
stop.
My name is Grim. Get me out of here, guys, please.
That's what I thought. All right, well that was
Why
my
are you
best.
talking like that?
That was my best
I
idea.
did a deep voice, and I'm underneath a weighted blanket. Hey, there's
Is
lots of
there
room
anything?
under here. Anybody
Is
want
there
to come?
anything
have-
identifying on
have-
the skin flap that like we could get some kind of like name? Did he have a piece of ID on him? A tattoo? We were looking for something with a tattoo, weren't we?
Roll me investigation on the body.
And can I use inspiration on it?
Yes.
I did also roll a dirty 20 for the investigation of the grave. as well.
21.
Okay. With a 21, you start investigating this creature's body. You find a little pouch in its pocket,
Or like an animal
flesh
pocket.
like a
kangaroo.
coin purse.
Why was it? Where was that? Is it clothed?
It does have some clothes that are very loose around it as well now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and
No,
it's got
he
a
meant specifically testicles.
you find his testicles, and then you find a coin purse that has 100 gold in it.
Oh,
Is the
good.
100 gold
Speaking of
flattened?
which,
It is flat gold. Yes, it's like dollar bills.
well, I'll be taking that.
And
Fuck.
Mose, as you're looking around the graves with a dirty 20, something catches your eye. It's a little pamphlet, and it's a pamphlet for a high-rise apartment, and you recognize that the address is downtown in the not so great part of town. On the front of it, it says, cheap rent, home renovations allowed, short-term leases,
Well, that's
low
all
crime, guaranteed.
Oh, this is scam all over. it. This is
Mediocre
maybe-
crime guaranteed.
Pharmaceuticals located close by.
I've dealt with a lot of landlord-tenant issues, and this is just all the red flags.
I get in my old reliable, and on the way there, I turn into Taylor, the cop from session 1, who is a mega fan of
Taylor
Taylor
Fritz.
Fritz. Yeah.
What do you do with Grim?
Oh, I'd get a seat. Cool.
It's I think we should leave him there to think about what he's done. He
You-
ruined my plan.
He stood
Grim,
somewhere.
Reply hazy. Try again later.
Do you guys leave him behind in the dirt, in the rain, underneath a skin flap?
No, Grim, you're with us.
Fine, but he's not riding in my
Stop.
truck.
But then
Stop
what's he
playing
supposed
around
to do?
under that thing.
We will drive the hearse. He can ride in the back with the corpses where he belongs.
Okay, that was too far.
Just so we're clear, if this didn't work, if we didn't get a lead on this one, I was literally going to be, hey Christian, where is City Hall? What buildings does Einstein currently rent?
Well, that's not a bad idea. That might have worked. Anyway, Grim just sits beside Mose, and you hear him, like, Mose, you hear him mutter under your breath. He's like, you're my only real friend here.
I saw that little limo window open. I left you there for your own good. I said I actually liked you. Take the
hearing this
win,
from
and
the
then
next
slam
car
it closed.
Weird way of showing it. Leave me under a skin flap. Make me fight for my life, steal my car.
Mercy likes you. I'm trying really hard to not condemn her. I'm trying
Hey.
really hard.
David, you get a phone call on your phone. It's from a lawyer. He says, hey, I had a missed call from you
Oh.
earlier.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey,
My name is David.
nice to meet you. My name is also David.
Wait, what? What's
my-
your full name?
Well, my name is David Yer.
David Yer.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like it should be short for
It's
something.
of
Nope.
your and his and associates.
Yeah, I'm David Yer.
David Yor? Like
No.
you are?
No, Yer, like Y-E-R.
I am investigating the suspicious body of Electra Boken that's missing from her grave. I understand you made a will for her or officiated the creation of a will that said that she would leave everything to charity. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Are you able to tell us what charity her items were gifted to?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was in the newspaper. We gave it to, what was his name? He was trying to do some sort of experiments. He had something to do with the hospital. It's a little bit,
calling this asshole was the right choice.
yeah, it's a little bit fuzzy. But yeah, we ended up donating it. Essentially, it was donated to science.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, not a problem.
This has been
if,
David Zatz.
Yeah, David,
Namaste.
if anybody ever dies in your family and you need some help with the estate, or if you get divorced or married or have a child that you need to take outside of Valborough and you need a signed document, yeah, come talk to me.
Thank you very much.
Taylor, you pull up outside of 123 Street.
How many doors did I knock on before they got there?
He should roll for that. He should roll a D100 for that.
Roll me a
It
D100.
sounds like maybe all.
88.
Jesus Christ.
I've knocked on 88 doors, which
Can
is
you-
not 1,400 doors or whatever. But well, it wouldn't be 1,400. 14 is the floor number, probably.
Roll me a pure luck check and just get higher than a 12.
I rolled a nat 1.
You knock on the door and you hear a voice through it go, "Hey, how'd you find where I live?"
I'm with the
Oh.
police. CPP, open up.
Oh yeah, he looks like the police.
Taylor Fritz. I look like Taylor Fritz, the police officer, and I'm wearing my dad's police jacket.
You see the door opens a crack, but it's got a little chain lock on it, and you see a man, and he's like, "Hey, I'm selling some pharmaceuticals in here. Can I help you out, officer?"
Hey, I think you might know a friend of mine. His name is David. Did you sell him some stuff?
Did he rat on me? Are you here because he ratted on me? What's going on?
No. Yes, he did. But you got it all wrong. I don't want to take you in. I want to buy.
Oh, it sure would be nice to get somebody like you on this side of the world.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Right? So how much are we talking here?
How much did I say last time? It was like 10 gold for first timers.
It was that's
I don't remember, I had
accurate.
no money.
It was 10 gold, and I got 1 dose.
Hey, yeah. I was selling some Fate's Glory Hole out earlier.
Oh my god.
Hey, whatever you sold him, I don't want the easy stuff. Come on.
Do you want to try?
What's the next level?
You want to try something a little more experimental?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, I got this one here. This one's called Mystra's Noose. You want to give it
Mystra's Noose.
You want to give it a try?
Yeah, let's do it. How
10.
much for that one?
10 gold, buddy. 10 gold.
10 gold. Okay. Mystra's Noose. And it was 10 gold for Mystra's Noose, and it was 10 gold for the
Fate's Glory Hole.
I'll take one of each.
Do you immediately pop those like one?
No, I don't immediately pop them. I'm buying them and putting them in my pocket for later.
All right. You've got Fate's Glory Hole and Mystra's Noose.
He was going to charge me 20 for those two?
Yeah.
I give him 40. Double what he asks for.
Oh.
And I say
the
extra 20.
Speaking from experience, this is the worst drug deal I've ever heard in my entire life.
Ooh, 2? But hey, it wasn't a tip. I expect something in return for that extra 20.
Oh, what are you looking for?
I want to find a lab. Someone in this building has a lab. Do you know who?
Most of the people in this building have a lab.
Okay. Who is the weirdest guy in the building? The weirdest person in the building.
It's him.
Maybe someone who's doing experiments on corpses in their illegal lab.
I would go up to the top floor for the real weirdos. The 14th floor, for sure.
That's what I'm looking for, the real weirdos.
Yeah,
the 14th floor?
14th floor is all the real weirdos.
Thanks very much. I take my Fate's Glory Hole. What was the other one called? Mystra's Noose. I take those. I say, you know what? You're all right. And thanks for that. And I go on up to the 14th floor. What was this guy's name? Did he give me a name? I assume not his real name, but what is his dealer name?
Is that not Tom?
That's Tom, yeah.
Tom?
He says, "Nice to meet you,
Tom.
officer. My name's Tom. I'm working on other scientific things in
Great
here."
to meet you. I'm Taylor Fritz.
Nice to meet you.
Definitely say hi the next time you see me.
Oh, I will. If you want more pharmaceuticals, you know.
Oh, I will. I
Yeah.
will. The next time you see me, I will.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
And, hey, let me know how it goes.
Oh, I will. I go up to the 14th floor. Thanks, Tom.
You get up to the
I'm adding
14th?
Tom. Does he have a last name? Tom.
No, it's Tom the drug dealer. The pharmaceutical dealer.
have
I'm adding
any of
Tom
you
to
never
my,
bought drugs? They will never give you their last name. What are you talking about?
Or a real first name.
I assumed that it wasn't real anyway.
Yeah. Even funnier, he's currently got a disguised cell phone, so you don't even know what he looks like for real.
I mean, he doesn't know what I look for
Yeah,
real
that's
either. Perfect.
You should be a drug dealer.
Yeah. I did come up with about 7 or 8 different drugs for the future. Just forewarning.
I take the
Mercy
2
will
that
be
I
trying
bought, and I
all
go
of
up to the 14th floor. Start knocking on doors up there.
Yeah. At that point, I'll say that the rest of you guys arrive, and you already know where you need to go up to the 14th floor. And just
as I'm about to knock on 1408, they get up to the 14th floor.
Exactly. So you guys all end up together right as you're about to knock on 1408.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey. I see you remembered the key card and thus went directly to the correct unit right away, right?
I've been here an hour, so.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
We don't have to kick open this door. If we have the key card, we could just go in.
Also, why did you leave me?
You look busy.
Yeah, very busy. Helping his friend.
Grim, listen. I never pretended to like you. I was honest about my dislike of you from the get-go. At least that's at least I'm being honest. Unlike Mercy, who keeps saying that she likes you, but
How dare you? How absolute dare you, Taylor? I like all of you. I also hate you way more. But you're the only people who will tolerate me, so there's a decent amount of light peppered in with that, and it's at least Grim has never treated me poorly. I treat you poorly because that's how I show love, because my parents loved me too much, and I don't know how to deal with that.
Mercy, as you're talking, you hear the stairs, and Grim is just leaving, and you feel your pocket, and he stole the keys out of your pocket when you weren't paying attention.
I feel like I should get a perception check for that.
I rolled it against your passive perception.
Oh, god damn it.
He got a 17, you have a 15 passive, and he has a +2, so yeah, sorry.
No, wait, Grim, come back. I want your car. It fits my aesthetic so well.
You hear the hearse drive away.
keycard.
I got it.
That's what you get for telling people that you like them. I'm gonna treat you all like shit from now on.
That's what you get for taking actions that go against that.
Blame
He
yourself.
deserved it. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't blame yourself, Mercy. Let's be honest. The real reason Grim left is because way back at the start of the session, David said it was annoying that there was a DMPC traveling with us.
As Mercy and Taylor are arguing about Grim, David taps open the door, and him and Mose walk inside, and you see a massive laboratory. You see that all of the walls have been knocked down to open the space up. You see a large board, a whiteboard. There's a drawing of a red fox in the corner of the board, and across the board it just says, "Save her." In the middle of the laboratory, you see a body that has been stitched together. Its leg and one of its arms are not attached yet. It is sitting on laying down on a complicated contraption with a large sort of like laser pointed futuristic ball thing that's pointing directly at the body, and a control panel attached to it with a big red button.
I push the button.
You also see a bunch of like knickknacks and stuff.
My man.
I push the button.
I'm going to say that Taylor and Mose are in the room first, and you guys are arguing outside still. So Taylor and Mose, what do you guys want to do?
Take a step closer and see if I can recognize anything about the body on the table.
You see that the body has a ring on its hand, and the ring is also a flowery sapphire gem ring. It is like the one that Mercy saw way back in episode 1 at the train station.
Taylor and I are arguing outside, yes?
I mean, at this point, I'm assuming Taylor's walked in and just pushes the button. Unless there's anything, David, you want to do quickly before that happens.
I mean, I would just like use investigation to try and check if there's like a trap on the door or like a string that we're gonna walk on and like lock the door or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Roll
Basically
me.
looking if there's a trap.
Yeah, roll me investigation.
15.
With a 15, you don't.
Oh, it's nice to see somebody actually playing D&D.
You don't see any traps, but you do notice that the floor is wet by the closed window. And then Taylor, you walk in and push the big red button.
Yeah.
You see the entire room, the lights dim, and all of the electricity in the room goes towards the big laser, which then shoots a bolt of electricity at the body. The body on the table, it does have leather straps holding the one leg and one arm down, and the second the lightning bolt hits it, the light in the room restores, and you see this creature on the table, its eyelids flutter, and it starts making like zombie noises at you guys as it comes to life.
Cool.
Why? What did you do?
For science.
No!
Now we know where they come from.
We would have figured that out by looking at everything. We knew
We
dead
would have
bodies were coming back to life.
suspected, but we wouldn't have known.
Cool.
Mercy,
Kill this thing.
I push the big red button again.
It instantly stops
What?
moving.
Hey, look! It's
you-
an on-off switch. I
you-
pushed the big red button 5 times.
It comes to life and then dies instantly 5 times.
Okay.
Wait, with the
enough-
dead, can we use speak to the dead?
No, it doesn't work on undead, unfortunately. And Grim
And I
is
don't
gone.
have that
No, but it's not undead now. Now it's just dead.
And Grim is
One of
gone.
us did.
No?
Grim, the guy who you pissed off and left, who had the magic scalpel, he's gone.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, it's currently dead.
This is cool.
When you check out this button, like, did you say it was creating lightning, or is it like an open ceiling kind of thing?
It's not an open ceiling, but it is generating electricity that is shooting the zombie. So it seems like electricity is causing its heart to start, and then electricity causes its heart to stop.
What would
There's gotta be-
happen?
Can I do a
Mercy.
quick look around the apartment to like just open all the doors to make sure no one's like hiding in here?
There's no doors. All the walls and doors have been knocked down. It's an open
they've
space.
been blown out.
But there
Mercy.
is like tables filled with like weird old knickknacks and stuff. You see like notes and whatnot as well.
Mercy, David, you guys are afraid you're turning into zombies, right? Stand in front of that lightning bolt thing, and I'll push the button. It's the zombie on, zombie off button.
I'm not a zombie.
Well,
yet.
when you become one, I can turn the zombie off.
David, as you
Yeah.
say that, your mouth suddenly runs extremely dry, and Taylor's neck looks really yummy.
Fuck.
I was kind of interested in the holistic remedy that Taylor was proposing.
Do you want to stand in front of the lightning bolt gun, and I push the button?
What's the worst that could actually happen? I mean, honestly, I had to spend the entire night with you guys.
We have a-
so,
we have a
like,
medic.
my social life is basically
We
dead
have a
anyway.
medic right here.
It.
Yeah, it's okay. So
For
I stand in front of the lightning gun.
I press the
Oh
red
my
button.
God.
Mercy immediately dies.
Hey, it worked!
She just immediately flops over onto the ground. All life is gone from her body. She is instantly dead.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I push the red button again.
Mercy, you return back to life with 1 hit point.
Okay.
How do you feel?
It's
Did I get the
can't-
zombie out of you?
No, sorry. No, I need to know, Christian. What did I see?
Mercy.
In my near-death experience, my actual death experience.
Mercy, you see a vast fog, and through the fog you see a shape of a white fox, and it's sitting there staring at you, and it cocks its head to the side, and it says, "Child, it is not your time." And then you come back to life.
I would
Life.
I would like to take a quick look at my zombie wound.
Your zombie wound is still there and still infected.
Thanks for believing in my idea there, Mercy. I'm going to give Mercy Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
That did not feel great. Does anybody have Tylenol or a cure wounds or something?
I gave you Bardic Inspiration. What more do you want?
I don't.
I'll
think
give you a cure wounds. 11 HP back to you.
Nice. That puts her back at full.
You guys,
you enjoy
I feel myself turning. I really want to go for Taylor's neck right now. It's like pulsing red.
Wait,
I-
I have another brilliant idea.
No,
God.
no.
No. This one's actually brilliant.
Go look over in the corner of the room. Go.
This
what?
one's actually brilliant. I go over to the corpse that is missing 1 arm and 1 leg that was a zombie a second ago but is now dead, and I unstrap it from its
I
restraints.
don't like this. I don't like this idea.
I throw the corpse aside and I say, "Come here, we'll strap you in so you can't hurt anyone."
No. Please let me do a thing. Okay. Can I roll for technology and investigate the mechanics of this machine?
Yes, you can. And for those who are wondering what the heck technology is, it is our homebrew skill where it is just intelligence based for anything technological. And because David is an artificer, he is proficient in it. Everyone else has that skill, but it's just their intelligence modifier.
I've got Tinker's tools on me right now. Watch this be like the first really bad roll I have this entire game at a very desperate moment. Genuinely a nat one.
Mercy would
Oh
like to be
my
looking over his
God.
shoulder, like telling him how to do it better.
I will say because you have your friends with you, you can roll with advantage. You can
Let's
keep
try
the nat
different
one if you
die.
want.
Nope, I'll try anything else. If
Help
this is also
action.
one, I'm gonna throw this background across the room. 20.
You rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Holy shit.
Statistically, very unlikely.
That's
I'm
fucked.
not kidding. I'm not kidding right now. That is absolutely insane.
Oh my gosh.
And that's
There's
the
no
power of
way. I'm the luckiest idiot in the world. Okay. Yeah. What are the mechanics of this thing?
You
Can I make sense of it?
you go to like open it up and start to tinker with it, and then all of a sudden you get electrocuted. As you're getting electrocuted, you are rapidly dying and coming back to life. As this is happening, you're able to understand the arcane electricity. You use shocking grasp on the regular. You begin to sort of sync with the machine, and you realize that this machine is imbued with arcane energy. It's not just technology. There's something magical about this machine, and it is effectively using power word kill and raise dead.
I gotta write this stuff down.
So essentially what it does is it instantly kills you, but then it instantly is able to bring you back. It's
But to the zombie, it used animate dead.
Yeah. So that's why you're coming back with 1 HP, but it's not curing what would be a magical disease. So, but the bigger thing here isn't the spells. The bigger thing is that it's arcane in nature. So how does he have arcane equipment?
It's gotta be Emma.
It's a good question.
And then you
Never
let
trusted
go.
that long-eared bitch.
You let go. Your overalls have ripped, and you are bare-chested, and your hair is poofy.
I would like to have a quick conversation with Mose. So, hey Mose, I know I've been kind of mean to you about your faith and stuff. I might have had an experience, and I don't know. I think we're buds now.
I think it's great that you're like having a kind of what's the term for it, but just like a sudden come to faith. That really doesn't change everything else you've done. So, gonna need a little bit more than that.
What have I done? Been your friend despite how difficult you are as a person?
Yeah. So that the relentless bullying is one of them.
I don't know how to show love in any other way.
But
It's called learning. Character growth.
So what people do is they develop as people, and when they do that, they become more likable.
Honestly, Mose, that sounds terrible.
I had a feeling you might say that.
Mercy, can you roll me a perception check with advantage at this moment?
14.
While they're talking, Christian, can Taylor walk over to that cork board and have a look at it?
Yeah. Roll me investigation. I'm going to tell what happened with Mercy, and then you tell me that.
Yeah, deal with them. I just wanted to put it on your radar. That's what I was doing.
Okay. Mercy, you sense a shift in the air. It is almost like the hair on the back of your neck goes up. You feel the air, like the pressure begin to change. You can tell that a storm is coming, and it's coming quick.
Do I get any kind of sense from, like, is this like an actual atmospheric thing?
Yeah.
Or is
I'm saying this is like your whole druid weather girl stuff. That's why you had advantage on the roll.
Guys. I know I'm kind of a lot sometimes, and I don't make a lot of sense. there is something about to happen. I don't really know how to explain it. Barometric pressure, electrical impulses. Anyway, we should probably get away from all of this electrical equipment very quickly because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a very, very potent storm within the next. Do I have an idea of how quickly it's going to happen?
Probably within about the next 5 minutes.
So yeah, we should probably step away from any electrical equipment, and yeah, much past that,
Hey,
I got nothing.
What did you roll on your
Um,
investigation?
I'll roll it for you right now. But I also, in response to what Mercy's saying, I also want to point out, hey, can someone make sure that window is closed? Because I saw water earlier at the base of the window. So,
The window is closed, but there is curiously water on the inside.
someone should investigate that water while I'm investigating this corkboard with a nat 20.
Jesus Christ. All right. With your nat 20, you go over to the cork board. There's a little desk there. On the desk, you find 4 healing potions.
Oh, shit. Adding those to my inventory.
Yeah. And you also
All
find,
4 of them?
Yes.
I bet you
and
give the best Christmas presents.
you find a manifesto. You open it up, and at the beginning, you see just fun experimental ideas. You see clothes that can change shape, goggles that allow you to see at night, a dog whistle that works for humans, a pair of glasses that when you touch the nose, they light up. Like just weird, silly things that he's been working on. But then you start to see sort of a change in his writing and a change in the handwriting even. And he mentions how he's been thinking about looking into medical fields and how he developed some of his own potions as well that help cure wounds quicker than normal. And then he mentions a mysterious benefactor. He says someone who helped him with funding his experiments and was guiding him towards technology. And there is simply pictures of a red fox face on the pages where he mentions this benefactor. Eventually, the pages start to descend more into madness and arcane symbols, and towards the end, he just writes, "I have conquered death."
Okay. Okay.
Welcome to our comedy podcast once again.
Is he sharing that with any of us? Do we?
No. No. Eventually. I will eventually share this with everyone when I have had a chance to think about it for a few seconds. But for now, I'm just going to put all of this in my inventory
Yeah.
and say, let's get out of here. Because if I share it now, we're still going to be here when the storm hits.
Is anybody investigating that window?
I'll take a look.
Someone
at
Yeah.
that.
should.
Oh,
Okay. Who?
No,
do
we'll
it.
go together. Let's
we'll
hold
go
hands.
together.
You go
we
together.
haven't really done a whole lot together yet since coming to town. This will be fun.
Can you both roll me investigation checks?
Oh no. I'm not going to use that
Definitely.
die. That rolled me a 1 before. Now this one's going to roll me a 1. It'll be very funny.
So many investigation checks. for someone who's
17
not
plus
good at
5.
8.
Mose, you slip on the water on the way over there and use your hands to catch yourself on a table. When you catch yourself on the table, you see a black t-shirt and jeans. And as you touch them, the black t-shirt and jeans slowly start to shift form, and they begin to look like a fast food uniform.
What?
Yep. And David, you take a peek
Yeah.
out the window, and you see that the window opens up onto like a fire escape sort of thing, but the ladder just goes up to the roof.
Well, we have literally 5 minutes to look up here before someone gets electrocuted, so I fucking go.
You want to run up the ladder?
Yeah.
Mose, do you want to grab those clothes?
Sure.
Yeah, you quickly pocket those clothes for later. Just make a note of it, and I'll remind you later what you grabbed.
Okay.
And you turn and you see David is booking it up the ladder to the top of the roof. What do the rest of you guys do once David jumps out the window and starts climbing the ladder?
I look at I look at the window and I look at Mercy and I say, we're both terrible friends. If we let our friend climb onto the roof during a thunderstorm, agreed?
I don't want to. I told him not to specifically. But I also kind of feel bad because Mose was getting after me for being a bad friend. So I don't want to die up there.
Yeah, nobody wants to die up there. But
At this point, David's probably already on top of the roof. So if you guys are going to do something, do it quick.
All right, fine, Taylor. Let's go.
Mose, what are you doing?
I'll go up.
Okay, Mose probably scampered up pretty quickly right after. You guys bickered back and forth for a bit. Mercy says she's going up. Taylor, what do you do?
I go up after Mercy. I go up last. Before I go up, I do two things real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure I prop something against the window so it can't close.
Got it.
Get locked outside, that would be terrible.
Okay.
And last, I look over at the corkboard to see if that red fox that is in the corner of it is like winking at me or some shit.
Roll me Arcana.
12.
It doesn't do anything at that moment. You look down at your watch, and all of a sudden, it feels like your hand is on fire. Just for the briefest of seconds, it's just like intense pain going through your hand, and it goes away as quickly as it started. You all go rushing out the window. You kind of like scamper around, trying to make sure that everything's good. Something gets lodged in the window. David, you get up to the top of the roof, and the rain has picked up like crazy. You're already soaked to the bone. Your hair is matted against your head. It's no longer frizzy. Well, I mean, you were shirtless anyway because your shirt got exploded off of you, but
Yeah.
You're still soaked in rainwater through with your pants. You get to the top of the roof, and you see a contraption in the center of the roof that looks like a massive version of the one that was in the room you just came from. Tied up to that is Emma, and she is very obviously dead. You see parts of her fur coming off in places. Her herringbone ears are limp. Her eyes are half closed, and you can see that they have that blind, distant look. You also see that there are 4 dead bodies laying on the ground between you and her. And with his back facing towards you, you see Frank N Steen. He's got his hands raised to the sky. He's holding a button in his hand like a remote control. And he's laughing maniacally. The rest of you all scamper to the roof, and you all see the same view. A lightning bolt flashes, and for a brief moment, you see perched on his shoulder, not unlike the cat from Alice in Wonderland, the smiling face of a red fox that disappears as the lightning disappears. Franklin, without turning to look at you, goes, Not a step closer, kids. He warned me you're coming.
How
He's-
close is he?
I'd say he's about 25 feet away. He's got his finger directly on the button. He has an action prepared. If anything happens, he's pushing that button.
Can you define
And this,
in like abstract terms anything?
Yep. If he senses any danger towards himself. Keep in mind, you guys can't really converse in this moment. He's like, roll initiative. Go for it.
10.
All right, Taylor.
I also got 10.
Who has the higher dexterity between the two of you?
I have a 15 dexterity. I think you have a 16.
I got 16. Yeah.
19.
Oh damn.
18.
So we're all up on the roof now. This guy has his finger on a trigger.
Yeah.
Did you say what this trigger is attached to?
No, it's wireless. You
It's
can't.
a trigger to something. We don't know what he's gonna do.
Well, it is a big red button.
I do love those.
He,
No.
David, you got first in initiative. You were first up the ladder. What do you do?
You know that thing of like the math floating through that person's head as they're like
it's
they're,
Not
they're
funny.
like squinting their eyes.
You
My brain
limitless.
is putting all of this together, and I just out loud I say, "That's going to kill everyone in this town to try and bring Emma back to life, right?"
Listen here, little boy. I do not know what you
I'm-
mean by killing everybody in the town. I simply wish for my daughter to come back. I have been told by my benefactor that if I do what he wants, she will come.
How did she die?
Heart failure. No cure.
25 years old, heart failure.
Happens. I think it's crazy. I just want to add that I think it's crazy that we rolled initiative, and the order of our initiative turns is the order we went up the ladder in.
The dice
That
tell
is-
a story.
Dice are really weird tonight.
Yeah. He still has his back to you. He is yelling a bit to get over the sound of the rain. Have you come to stand in my way, or do you wish to help?
I want to know if you think this is the only way.
Yes, it is. He has told me that I must bring him the heart of Taylor Morgan, and well, I have brought him here. He turns around and looks at you all, and his eyes are glowing red. Hello, Taylor.
For only the second time ever this campaign, I turn into someone not named Taylor.
Oh, little boy, little boy. So
I turn
fun.
into
Don't turn into a little boy.
No, I turn into
Uma Thurman.
Sure. I turn into Uma
I whispered,
Thurman.
turn it to Emma.
I have heard much from my benefactor about your strange shape-changing abilities. I did not think such a thing could be true, but here we are, raising the dead, changing our form.
I whisper to Mercy, "What did Emma look like again?"
She's dead in front of you.
Yeah, you can s-
Oh,
that's looking at her.
Emma.
like that.
That's
You
Emma?
absolute asshole.
Oh,
You
shit.
met her and tried to tricked Mose into having.
That was years ago, dude. That was years ago.
Okay, you transform into Uma Thurman.
What?
I transform
I
into our
said that was-
dungeon master, Christian.
You transform into a very attractive, bald, tattooed man.
That's
David
sorry.
goes,
You were
"Ooh."
shattering the illusions. Sir.
You transform into the dude who owns the coffee shop, Tasha's Cold Brew, Christopher Buckstar.
Christopher Buckstar, that's right. I turn into Christopher Buckstar.
Yeah. Yeah, David, you said your thing, Mose. Is there anything that you want to do or say in this moment?
Frank,
How is Mose feeling?
you know this won't bring her back.
I don't know.
Let's not be
I-
too hasty. It might.
No. No.
It's I agree with
Not
Taylor.
as-
We don't actually know that it won't.
The sexy
Not as
bald
she
man
was.
is right. It might. What if it
Not
was?
as she was.
You know what? Yeah. Go on, do it. we'll do the Doctor Who thing.
David, no!
Go on.
Not as she was.
He pushes the button.
Wait.
No!
We don't each
Wait.
get a turn
Wow.
before he does?
He rolled a 17 on initiative.
Wait!
As he
Let
pushes
me
the
see.
button.
My initiative, though.
So he rolled a 17. All of the zombies rolled 16. So
Oh my.
a lightning bolt streaks through the sky and hits the machine, which shoots a laser directly into Emma's chest. She shakes around for a minute, and then she opens her eyes. And he goes close and he says, "Emma, my daughter, are you? And she starts growling ferally and against her restraints, trying to break through and lunge at him. He takes a step back and he goes, "No. He promised the power would be strong enough. She wouldn't be corrupted."
He did. I hold up the book and I say he did, but you made a bad calculation. It's your fault, not his.
His red eyes lock onto you, and he says,
I checked your notes. You made your math. You made him wrong decimal point somewhere, and your benefactor tried to tell you were making a mistake, but you were too far gone at that point.
That feels like a deception check.
"Roll deception, yeah."
Happy to. This is my forte. 26, baby.
He
Nat
pauses
20.
and he says, "That's impossible.
I checked your math, dude. You made a mistake."
Well, I guess I'll just have to try again after I steal your heart, Taylor Morgan."
Yes, but you gotta start over from scratch. You gotta go back to formula.
The 4 zombies slowly
Wait.
stand up.
Why did he push the button if he didn't have Taylor's heart?
He has my heart. It's on the roof with him.
And
It's in the vicinity.
Close
the
enough.
4 zombies begin to shuffle towards each of you. Zombie number 1 is going to go after David. The one that attacked David missed. The one that attacked Mose missed. The one that's attacking Mercy does hit with a 19. And the one that goes after Taylor is going to hit with a 21.
Bitch. That's
So-
my vicious.
First to Mercy, it is going to deal 6 bludgeoning damage to you as it
Oh, that's a lot.
just punches you.
Did Mercy still have 1 hit point?
No, I healed.
Yeah.
I'm
then-
down to 3 now.
Taylor, you take 2 damage as you get bit on the arm. It reaches up and towards you. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
No, not my constitution. 12.
You pass.
Please tell me that's enough. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Cool.
Mercy, it is your turn. Right now you do have a zombie directly in front of you that just punched you.
Okay, where are the rest of the zombies in relation to where I am?
You guys...
If they're attacking everybody, we should all be relatively near the edge of the building. Yes.
You guys are near the edge of the building. They're directly in front of you, so you guys are on the edge.
Okay. How far away is Emma from us directly?
About 25 feet. He's directly in front of her.
Okay, and then obviously, based on the way buildings work, it's probably another 20 feet for the edge of the building.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to. Mercy yells, "Everybody I was ever mean to, hit the deck!" And then I do cast Misty Step as a bonus action to teleport directly. Ideally, I would like to blast as many of these zombies off the building as possible. Mercy has gotten some hard truths about being a good friend recently. Doesn't like it. So she's gonna just put herself in danger and disappear in a fog cloud, reappear on the other side of these zombies, and as she does, claps her hand together, releasing a huge thunderclap.
So you can either attack David and Moses, or Moses and Taylor's, and then yours will always get hit.
We're gonna do
So it's either David Mose or Mose Taylor.
David and Mose. This is a 15-foot cube.
The David one succeeds, the Mose one fails, and then the one that is by itself gets a 15. What was your save again?
13.
Okay, so then only the one with Mose fails.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a damage.
That one gets pushed off the roof, right?
That's 6. Yeah, the one gets pushed 10 feet off the roof. Ideally, that's far enough. I feel like that for this one, it should be far enough, but I don't have a complete understanding of the way the roof works.
I'm okay with that. The one that was facing Mose, you push it, and Mose ducks down just in time that it like flips over Mose and goes falling down the roof. Okay, that was the one going for David, takes 3, and the one that was by itself takes 3. Taylor.
Christopher, what's his face? The sexy bald guy with tattoos. I'm casting color spray. Dazzling array of flashing colored lights springs from my fingertips. I rolled 6d10. The result was 26. And the way it works, the total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. I try to catch as many zombies in the cone as possible, but I assume with 26 that I only managed to blind one.
Yes.
I don't know how many hit points they have, but I'm
so
guessing.
the one that was there was 2. There's the one that was
3 less
attacking
than they
you, and then the one that was right beside you that was attacking Mercy. The one that was attacking Mercy gets blinded.
Brilliant. That was my last spell slot.
Ooh.
And then I am going to, if I move, I'll provoke some opportunity attacks, right? Yeah. My AC is too low. I'm gonna move. Yeah.
The one who was initially attacking you crit.
God damn it, you.
No.
Which is going to
Alright.
be... Oh, fuck.
More hit points than I have, bro.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Did you just kill me?
13 damage.
Hang on. What's 8 plus 6 is 14. 8 plus 6 is 14. So you didn't outright kill me, but if you'd rolled 1 higher, I would be dead. No death saving throws.
You go unconscious.
I get hit by this zombie going out of his threatened reach, reaching for the ladder. Can we say my character falls off the roof?
What? Why?
Josh has some weird plan in his head.
I do.
Look at his smile.
There was a fire escape, right? We climbed up a fire escape. I'm not gonna fall all the
there's
way
a
to
ladder.
the floor. I'm gonna, yeah. There's a fire. I'll land on the fire escape, 1 floor below.
I will say that roll me a d4. On a 4, you're going to fall down the fire escape, but it's going to be an automatic failed death save.
I'm okay with this. I rolled a 3. You said on a 4 I fall down, so
Yeah. So you fall to the side a bit.
I got one arm hanging off the roof.
As Taylor goes unconscious, something extremely strange happens. You're all able to see the obscuring at all points. You look through the obscuring and you're able to see like what a normal person would be able to see. So like for example, if I was looking at Mose and I was able to perceive magical stuff, I would see a bugbear. But if I like squinted my eyes like I was looking at one of those 3D pictures that pops up, or trying to like blur my eyes out, I would see a normal human. Something akin to that is how the obscuring works. As Taylor goes unconscious. The obscuring disappears. What? What is this rabbit nightmare that has become of my daughter? Who? Monsters! All of you are monsters! What is happening? He starts to really freak out. Then we go to David's turn.
Jesus Christ. God, like, I don't have anything to heal myself. Fuck. Okay, then I'm gonna use Prestidigitation to shoot fireworks into another one.
He like flinches and closes his eyes, expecting to also get blinded. So you can now move away from him without worrying about an opportunity attack.
Okay,
You
yeah.
could
then I'm
have
gonna
also just used the disengage action.
Yeah,
Less
but
cool.
Less cool though, for sure.
Yeah, this was more interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
We are
then,
not
let me,
smart.
Let me move out of the way of these things, if possible. If I can get to the one corner of the roof, so I can kind of have them all in one place coming towards me.
You just
Then
go.
no.
You just go to one part of the roof away from them.
Yeah.
Okay. You go running. Do you want to like purposely try and get them to come towards you?
Yes.
Okay. You start jumping and waving around or doing stuff so that they might pay attention to you more. Mose.
Right. So
Yell me.
I think I just want to make the line as effectively as I can towards Franklin. What's the zombie situation like in front of me, like in that direction? I assume still the one.
There is one to your right and one to your left. The one to your right was initially on David. The one to your left is blind.
Yeah, let's take a swing on the one, like the blinded one.
Sure.
Just a regular attack with my mace.
Okay.
And that's with advantage, right?
Yes. Yes.
13 to hit.
That hits.
It's gonna be a cool little 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah, you smack him for 3 points of bludgeoning damage. He goes, "Er."
Or something, and I'm gonna continue going forward with my 20 speed towards Franklin.
Okay.
Whatever
If
I
you
get.
do that, you will take attack of opportunity. Is that okay?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. The not
two does
blind
not hit.
one does get a 19 to hit, which does 4 damage to you.
Okay.
Punches you as you run by. Arr.
Okay. Great.
Just gives you a hard slap right on the ass. Good job, team.
Emma is going to try and make a strength check to break out of her shackles. She does not. He's freaked out. He's not sure exactly what's happening. He is going to try and grab you to throw you off a roof. Can you...
We've already established we're well in the middle of the roof. There's no way he's going to be able to do that. We'll see how bad this goes for me.
He's about 20 feet away, so it would take him a couple turns to do this. Yeah, can you beat a 5?
Probably. Strength check.
It would be
Athletics.
or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics, yeah.
I am slippery. It's going to be an 18.
He's like, you little weird monster elf, come, I'm going to throw you off the roof. I'm going to kill you and your friends.
Yes.
Come back.
Try and
I wanna
get
kill
a
you.
hold of me, old man. Varsity, letter in girls varsity wrestling. Fuck off.
The zombie that was initially attacking David gets distracted by him and goes to try and shuffle closer to him. It's not fast enough to get over there, so it is somewhere in between David and Mose now. The blinded one. I'm going to roll a d4. On a 4, he's going to accidentally step off the roof.
That'd be cool.
He does not, unfortunately. He turns around and starts heading towards Mose. And then there was the one that was initially attacking Taylor. It is going to pick Taylor's unconscious body up and start dragging you towards the center of the area, just dragging his body behind you. Mercy.
Mercy is about to do something insane. So after she just like absolutely escaped this old man's feeble attempt at grappling, she shakes one of the sleeves of her leather coat that she put on specifically because she thought it was going to rain later. And out of it pops a mottled gray and black ferret.
Your little ferret pops out and it goes,
Yeah.
"Squee!"
And the ferret functions as a familiar does, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I take the ferret. I'm like, Stormy, it's your turn. And I hurl him as hard as I can at Taylor's unconscious body that's being dragged.
Okay.
And then when he lands, I am going to use, through him, Cure Wounds.
Holy shit! You can cast Cure Wounds through your ferret.
That's great.
It's a touch spell, and your familiar can cast any spell from them.
Yeah.
From their point of reference. So
we flash back to Mercy when she got Stormy and them initially not liking each other and Stormy biting her on the fingers and then them being bribed with treats and then Stormy getting its leg caught and you using Cure Wounds to help heal Stormy, and then Stormy slowly starting to like you and sleeping on your bed, and then eventually you learned how to cast Cure Wounds one day to heal your brother when he skinned his shin, but you didn't want him to know it was you who was helping him, and he was hiding in your leather
So the
jacket.
stinky ferret just licked his wounds and cured him.
Yeah. You throw your ferret at Taylor, it lands on him, and it goes, squeak! And you see his little hands glow with green energy, and he touches Taylor. And how much HP does Taylor get back?
Taylor gets back 4 HP.
The minimum.
The obscuring comes back instantly.
I never noticed the obscuring was gone.
Nope, not at all. What is this trickery you keep playing? Why is there a ferret here?
I told you, you miscalculated, you moron!
You're prone and still being dragged.
Please tell me it's Taylor's turn.
It is Taylor's turn. Taylor, you are prone. You're being grabbed by the ankle by a zombie.
All right. Per the rules of D&D, if we were to be strict slaves to the rules, while prone, while prone and adjacent to a threatening creature, I should have disadvantage on range attacks. However, what I want to do is pull out my gun and shoot the zombie that's dragging me.
Point blank.
I don't think that deserves disadvantage. I think that deserves a regular roll.
11.
An 11 hits?
8 points of damage.
I'm going to roll a Constitution save for him, whether he lets go or not.
Okay.
He gets a 21. He does not let go. Half of his head explodes, and he just doesn't care.
Fuck. You.
Anything else you want to do for your turn?
I mean, that was my action. As my bonus action, I'm going to bardically inspire the ferret.
Yeah, the ferret glows with changeling energy. Squish! David, you got a zombie shuffling towards you.
Right. Well, I still only have 1 HP, so let's get rid of the one that's coming towards me. I'm going to throw some slime down.
Okay. Are you using sticky or slippery slime?
Sticky. It's a 1-inch deep puddle that covers 5 feet of ground in front of me.
Okay.
It's difficult terrain for all creatures except boggles.
Yeah, which is where you got the slime from.
Right.
The creatures that were
lasts
sliming
for 1 hour, so this thing is here forever.
Okay. You throw a patch of stickiness in front of you. It's going to slow him down a bunch.
I feel like the slime bag should have like a dexterity check to see how far he can get it, like a maximum of 10 feet or 15 feet, depending on how well he rolls. Like if you were to just throw a bucket of water in front of you, like
let's say that you've got little like water balloon bubbles of bottles of slime that you're like yeeting. Just,
Oh, okay. Unless
it's difficult
rolls
terrain, so it just slows him down. I don't think he gets stuck there, right?
It's difficult terrain, yeah, and it lasts for an hour.
Okay, Mose.
I will continue making my way towards Franklin.
Okay.
You have enough movement to get right up to him.
Great. I told you she wasn't coming back.
You hairy man. You look like a weird monster before. Why you come? Were you not the one who dated my daughter? Why you make her look like a monster for me? I
We
should.
saw your internet search history.
I'm going to kill you.
Look. Yeah, obscuring's all back, right?
Yep, you look like to him a normal human.
Great.
Disheveled
Franklin.
lawyer.
Franklin, you remember me, right?
Yes. You
So,
are
you know,
naughty boy who broke my daughter's heart.
that may have happened. Things didn't work out between us, but we're both people that would love to see her happy. I wasn't the one for that, but she's gone. This is not her. We can keep trying to, like, play this game with the dead and all that. It's not going to bring back all the things that we want, that we liked about her, the things that we loved about her.
You see, he looks at you, and suddenly his head cocks to the side at a weird angle, and his eyebrows raise higher than they look like they should, and his smile reaches to the top of his head. It is
Don't
the
love
most
that.
unnatural, grotesque expression that you've ever seen. And he says, "Oh, one of my brother's followers. I'm going to enjoy drinking your blood."
That's horrifying. Can I try to, like, is he still holding the button, the remote?
He already pushed the button. That's what caused the lightning to revive Emma and revive the zombies and stuff.
Right, yeah. Can I try and take it from him?
Yeah. Roll me a grapple check. Or
Great.
don't, because I got a
Sleight
nat
of
1.
hand. Oh.
Maybe sleight of hand, but yeah. I would say sleight of hand if it was in his pocket or something, but if you're wrestling it from him, that would be more of like a whatever. You got a nat 1, you rip it out of his hand.
Great. Anything happen when I click the button?
At that moment, no.
That's interesting wording. We're going to pocket that for later.
Do it again.
Then I'm going to kind of grab my mace, steal my emotions. I will look over at her, kind of close my eyes and just, under my breath, just say, "I'll miss you. It's been good." Take the mace and smash her with it.
Yeah. Her head concaves and she goes limp.
Great.
Franklin screams mournfully. And
I gave you an option to fix this, dude. You chose this outcome.
Mid-scream, he just suddenly, like, stops, smiles, and he goes to attack Mose. He gets a 18 to hit.
Exactly hits.
He does 4 bludgeoning damage as he punches you square in the face. You feel blood start to flow from your nose.
Great. Cool.
The zombie that was attacking David goes and gets stuck in the slime. The blinded zombie, is he just permanently blinded, or does he make that save?
Oh, sorry, he's done. He's no longer blinded.
He shuffles up, and at that point he would be going after Mercy. He has just enough movement to get up to her. He misses with his attack, though. There's the one that's with Taylor. He is going to try and swing down at Taylor.
Yep.
He does have advantage on that attack.
He got shot in the head, and he got told to take out my heart.
His highest was a 9.
Wow, that doesn't beat my AC.
He like slams down, and you roll out of the way as he slams onto the roof with his fist. Mercy.
Okay, this might be an ask. The rules don't specifically allow for this, but what I'm hoping
Mhm.
is cast magic stone on a bunch of crystals in my pocket, run up behind Franklin and like cram all the rocks in his mouth, and then I might not be able to do that. That might be my action if you'll allow me to do this, and then someone can like headbutt him in order to like set off the magic that's in them.
Roll me a. If you grapple him, then you just need to beat a 20, not get a nat 20.
Okay, I am going to use my bardic inspiration.
Mhm.
14 minus 1 plus 6. I cannot clear a 20.
What do you get?
Let's roll a d6. That's a 6. I got a 19.
You get 1 stone in his mouth.
Okay, and that's my action. Do I have him grappled though? Like
Yeah, I'll
with
say
that?
you're grabbing onto one of his hands. As he turns to look at you, you try and shove 3 stones in his mouth, but you only get 1 in there, but you still got his hand held.
Mose, smash him in the face with your mace! I'm
Uh,
trying to be a good friend!
Taylor.
I look at the guy that is grappling, that is being grappled by Mercy, who just had a stone shoved in his gaping mouth, and I say something obscene about having a gaping mouth and being able to fit a lot of stones in it.
Oh my god. What's my save for vicious mockery?
Wisdom 14.
He gets a 5.
3 psychic damage, but more importantly, he now has disadvantage on the next attack roll he makes before the end of his next turn.
So, as you viciously mock him, you see his jaw clenches in anger,
Aw.
and the stone explodes in his mouth.
Oh, that's exactly what I was hoping for.
I rolled an 8.
As his head explodes, the zombies that were around you immediately fall limp.
Oh, thank God.
You see the carnage around you. You hear all through the town the sounds of sirens. You see in the distance there's helicopters, and you see cars and stuff heading north. And from your vantage point, you're able to see a swarm of just people rushing to meet the army that's waiting for them. You begin to hear the sounds of people getting taken over in the building below you. Mose, you feel your necklace that was given to you long ago. It begins to feel warm.
Kind of subconsciously at that point, just reach up and grab it and hold on to it.
As you grab it, you briefly appear in a forest, and it's dark. There's no rain. There's the smell of moist earth in the air, and you see a little fox just sitting at your feet. It looks up at you, and you hear its voice speak to you, and it says, "Hey, nice to finally chat."
I guess if there was ever going to be a time, it'd be now.
I hear you met my brother.
Who is he?
The one between.
Oh, I get it now. The one above, the one below, What are they above and or below? There's got to be something for them to be above something or below something.
He does not like us.
What is between?
Well, everything and nothing. Reality, material, undeath. He corrupts, and he is seeking strength.
To what end?
Well, I don't know, rightfully, what his goal is. I just know this isn't the last time that we will see him. The machine that he created, it amplifies spells. I wish to give you a little bit of power, because I know you will not abuse it. You may need your friend's help. You open your eyes and you're back on the rooftop. And as you take your hands away from your amulet, they're glowing.
I reach into my jacket. I pull out a vial of liquid. I uncork it and I down the whole vial. Oh, wait, before I do, I say, it's going to be a long night. Bottoms up, boys. And I down the whole vial.
Are you drinking a healing potion, Mystra's Noose, Fate's Glory Hole?
I'm drinking a healing potion that's been spiked with Mistress Noose.
Can you roll me a d20?
Sure.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna take off my coat and place it over Emma's ruined face.
Yeah.
I'm pretty chagrined because this is a very nice coat. I got it at like this dope thrift shop in the city, and feeling a bit, put in my place by the words Mose said to me earlier. I turn and lay a hand on his shoulder, like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?
It's interesting. I just
Do you
raise
need
my,
a hug?
I just raise
not-
my glowing hands.
Okay, so I retract my offer of a hug. 'Cause
Maybe
I
later.
don't know. That was a one-time deal. I don't usually do those, but are you okay? It seems like that might have been a lot for you.
Everyone, there's something we need to do.
Taylor, what
I
number
am
did you roll?
15.
Okay. With a 15, you get a brief flash of you all standing around the machine on the roof.
Oh. Guys, I think we should stand around the machine on the roof.
Why?
Magic. Don't question how the magic works. Just trust the magic.
You see the machine has a little battery indicator on the side of it. The battery indicator is beeping red.
Do I get the healing from the healing potion, or did the fact that I spiked it ruin the healing potion?
You can have the healing.
Can I make an insight check to see if Taylor is full of shit or not? Because I mean, historically, it's Taylor's ideas have been, I mean, interesting, but not necessarily great.
Sometimes they've been good. Most of the time not. But here and there.
You're able to get a sense that Taylor has an inkling of something going on. Even without rolling insight. There's something different about the way that he was saying that.
If I could also contribute to the feeling, Mercy, you mentioned having a kind of experience, the death experience.
Oh,
This is
that
part of
feels
that.
that feels like ages ago now. I forgot I died. That was a wild trip. You guys should try
died
that
like
if
5
you're
minutes
interested in
ago.
an interesting time. But yeah, no,
I
that's
did
that's-
just now on the roof there.
Yeah, I saw.
I think I died.
I saw a fox. It told me it wasn't my time. I thought I was maybe just hallucinating. It felt like a lot of my time spent in the big city rave scene.
Walk over to the machine, take a look at that battery indicator.
Right now, it's flashing. It needs some sort of charge in order for it to work again.
Like the charge from your magic glowing hands?
Maybe. Oh, I'll put my hands on it.
When you touch it with your hands, nothing seems to happen there.
I would also like to lay my hands on it.
As you focus, you begin to become aware of the sky around you, and you almost become one with the clouds. You're able to see.
Like I wasn't already.
It's strange. It's like your druid craft has gone on crack.
Okay. Well, this is a new feeling. Do I get a sense of, is it going to strike the machine soon? Is that something that...
You can tell that there might be a strike coming soon, but if the machine is not powered, the strike is just going to be a lightning strike. It's not going to be able to direct properly. Mose, let me rephrase what happens when you touch it. You almost become aware of the people of Valborough. It's kind of like looking at a light bright board where you just see a million of little lights floating in front of your eyes, as if they're the souls of all the people that live here. You see some of them beginning to blink out.
Guys, my hands are so big.
Sorry to interrupt, but can someone heal me, please?
Oh, I can heal you if you want. I could give you a hit of what I just had. You'll feel great, I promise.
Can I make an Arcana check on the machine to see, like, while they're doing that, to see like how it might be powered?
Yeah, go for it.
It's a 14.
Some form of electrical magic would help power this machine.
I look down at my stupid hands.
Your hands are so big too.
What if I use shocking grasp on this?
You want to give it a try?
Yeah, why not?
You reach forward. Your hand crackles with electrical energy. And as you touch the machine, the battery gauge shoots up to the green level.
Was this good? Was this bad? I don't know.
No, I think that's great. Taylor, come over here.
What?
That's great. You're doing great, buddy. Come on, just right over here.
Someone needs to help me up. The world is spinning too fast.
Here, come on, just give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Could you bring Stormy
Grab his
and
hand. I shove it. Just press his hand against the machine.
Taylor,
I stuff my ferret against the machine as well.
Your ferret touches the machine. Your ferret just goes. It gets squished a little bit. Taylor, when you touch the machine, you feel something similar to what Mose was feeling, where you start to feel the souls of every person in Valborough. Mercy, you become aware that lightning is about to strike, and you're able to direct its control towards the machine.
Then I would do that. I take my most powerful crystal out of my bag. I'm gonna have to get more crystals. I feel like I'm almost out, and I give it a little kiss and like press it to. It's like this will help channel the energy. I don't know how, but it will.
It helps channel the energy. It's more of like a.
I fucking knew it.
It's more of a placebo, but we won't go into that now. It strikes into the machine. You see the lightning from the machine shoots out and begins to arc and begins to guide towards all the souls that you're seeing, Mose. At that moment, Mose, you feel all of those souls, and you're able to see the corruption within those souls. And you cast Lay on Hands. As you cast Lay on Hands, it is not a complete version of the spell. It is wild and loose. Everyone begins to make Constitution saving throws to try and get rid of the zombie infection. Some of the lightning reverberates and bounces back on Mercy and David as well. Taylor, the save for this roll for everybody in Valborough is a 14. You just drank a drug that gives you a portent roll of 15.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
You successfully alter the fate of every single zombified person in Valborough to succeed on their Constitution saving throw. The last thing that you feel, the last soul,
This drug is amazing.
is your father's soul healing. The machine explodes, and you all go unconscious on the rooftop. And that's where we'll end the session for today.
Please tell me we level up.
And everybody goes to level 2. Thank you everyone for watching the Dumpstat. We get together to stream this live on Twitch on the first Wednesday of every month, so make sure to follow my Twitch channel at dragon_teacup to watch those, as well as occasional other D&D content or hang out while I play some games. I also edit this into a podcast that you can find on Spotify and on YouTube. We definitely appreciate if you share it around with family and friends. You can also follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Next month, I'm not going to be posting the Dumpstat Valborough stuff. Instead, I did a one-shot with Neon, who plays Mercy in this campaign, as well as 2 other great friends of mine, Elio and Luna, where they were level 20 players doing a level 1 campaign, which was actually really fun and a pretty big hit. So I'm going to edit that together and make that into a little mini-series. I will post that next month and probably post an episode of that in between levels or something like that. We'll figure it out. But next month I'm definitely going to at least post the one that we did there because it was really fun. Thank you everybody again. Make sure you like and share, and we will see you soon. Bye.